Hello ladies and gentlemen, and this is Muhammad Ali. You know me, you love me. I am the true king of wrestling. I am the true king of boxing. I have gone up against Gorilla Monsoon. I was with so many people in wrestling. I knocked the hell out of a whole bunch of people. I am the champ. Had to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I had to do that. Muhammad Ali. You know, I actually think I might actually put a little video of him boxing a little bit. Shadow boxing might be right there. I don't know. It might happen. But I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to Muhammad Ali, he didn't define just wrestling because he did help wrestling. In fact, if you haven't seen it, there's probably some videos on YouTube. He actually was shockingly inspired by Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George always said, "I'm so pretty. There's no one better than me. I am the most gorgeous man on television. I am the true king of wrestling." He got inspired by it. If you saw this Raw, he actually said it himself. So it's actually good to see that something of wrestling did inspire him. But he went beyond wrestling. He went beyond boxing. You can say a lot about his persona going from Cassius Clay Jr., if I'm right, to Muhammad Ali. You can say a lot about being Muslim, about especially what's going on with Muslims these days anyway. You can say what you want. But taking away from your own feelings of religion and politics, he truly defined this country. He truly defined a lot of people. And he was a damn good boxer. I believe this, and if you can believe me or not, fine. But the boxers we've known in the last 25 years, nearly 30, which will be Holyfield, which will be Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas, it would be Money Mayweather. I believe even Sugar Ray Leonard. I know Sugar Ray is a middleweight compared to a heavyweight of Muhammad Ali. But if they were all in the same bracket and all near the same ages, and if Muhammad Ali was in his early 30s, because he was cut out of wrestling. He was cut out of boxing for several years because he refused to serve. He refused to serve, so he was not allowed to box. That was during the Vietnam War. He was not allowed to box. I think it was right around when I was just a little kid. I think when I was 1, 2, or 3. Because I think that happened around 70, what was it? I can't remember exactly. Either 68 or 71. I could be wrong about the years. You guys can tell me below. Like I said, I'm not a huge Ali fan. But during the time, either just before my birth, or after my birth, or during my birth, is when he was sanctioned from boxing, and he could not box for at least 3 to 5 years. When he went back, he tore the place up, and he, even though he did lose a couple of times, he still was considered one hell of a boxer. And I do believe if he went up against the people I mentioned earlier, he would have beat them in his prime. That's how good Muhammad Ali was. But as a humanitarian, he was top notch. As a person, he was a good person, even though he did play around messing with other women. I think he had about 3 to 4 wives before he died. The 4th or 3rd one was the last one. Knowing that one of his daughters became a champion in her own right. And for some reason, I'm blanking on her name. I don't know why. But anyway, you know who it is. You know how good she was. For some reason, I'm blanking. But in the end, he truly defined this country. He changed it. He made people think more than what they were. Following religion, you could say you don't like his religion, you can like it, or you can be in between. It doesn't really matter. He made everything so different. I'm really thankful for the man because for me, as a person who's different, I'm not like most people. I don't follow the criteria of what a person is. But he did inspire me when I was young to try and be something different. Did it work? Not all the time. I was always kind of afraid of being something different. I was different in other ways that most people would, well, not be too fond of, like believing in certain things in religion, politics, that I could say that. seeing the world in a different way. I did see things differently than most people. So in that sense, I could say he kind of succeeded for me. But for Black Americans, he did define them. He helped them and molded them to be different. And now he's gone. And I just say thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Muhammad. Or Cassius, if anybody wants to call him that way. Or just thank you, sir. That, I think, is the best way to say it. So I hope you enjoyed this little thing of Zane's view. Please come and give me a comment below. I am going to see if I can get my TNA review done in the next couple of days. I got some stuff to do. Have a good day and have a good night.